Hi, my name's Neil Jones. I am the Head of Compliance, Property Compliance and Sustainability for Bupa UK. The challenge was my idea. It's something we put in place going back to 2009. We've done numerous challenges year on year, and this year's challenge will see a group of runners, cyclists and people involved in kayaking go from Leeds down to London.
My name is Chris Lawrence. I am a Senior Property Manager for Bupa. I've been involved with Cancer Research UK and raising money for Cancer Research UK for the last 4 to 5 years now. And I've done several things. We've been running and kayaking and just generally doing silly things to make sure that we can raise the maximum amount of money possible. So this year's challenge that we would like to try and achieve is to rock to London. Rock to London is run or cycle and kayak to London. We're going to start in Leeds. Some people are going to start in Salford Quays, and for us personally, for me personally, I'm going to be running from Leeds all the way to Sutton Coldfield, and then once I get there we're going to get on in a kayak, get in the Grand Union Canal, and we're going to go all the way to London, where we'll run the last 15 miles into London and have a great party when we get to the end, having raised lots and lots of money.
This isn't our first big challenge. Obviously, we did a run to London back in 2013. That was myself, my colleague Chris, and my stepbrother Alan. The event saw the three of us start on a Friday from our corporate offices in Leeds. Heading south, we conquered 226 miles, I believe it was, over 7 days. Ended up in our corporate head office down in London. It was a fantastic challenge, fantastic event.
That was a hard challenge, and actually we were able to raise £44,000. We're absolutely wanting to beat that this time. And for me, the challenge was both physical and mental. It's a long way to run, just to run a marathon, but to do it day after day after day. And I can just share with you that on day 3, physically, I was thinking, how am I actually going to get through this today? But you do, one step at a time, get through it, get to the end, and then all of a sudden, all of that pain is rewarded by getting to the end and making sure that you've raised the maximum amount possible that we can for Cancer Research UK.
Cancer Research UK is close to my heart because my mother died of cancer last year, in May last year. She had an aggressive form of breast cancer that she fought against for 4 years. She went to Christie's every week to do some form of chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and also my stepmother also died of an aggressive stomach cancer a couple of years before that.
Cancer Research UK is very close to my heart, and there are several reasons for that. When I was at university, there was a chap that was probably my best friend, and I watched him right the way through from his diagnosis until he sadly passed away, suffer with a brain tumour. And he had a family, he had kids, and I was very, very close to that guy as he went through this terrible disease. And that really made me and started me thinking about what it is that I wanted to do just to help. My auntie has also had similar diagnosis in terms of breast cancer, and she's been through the whole process of diagnosis and actually has come out of the other end of that and is a cancer survivor now, which is great, and I'm sure it's all down to the research that has been done right across the UK by Cancer Research UK.
Hello, I'm Tim Bishop. I'm a professor at the University of Leeds and a member of the Cancer Research UK Leeds Centre. So we're very grateful to Cancer Research UK for their long-term support of our research programme. We've been supported now for nearly 25 years by Cancer Research UK, conduct research trying to work out why it is that some people develop cancer, and secondly, why it is that people who have a cancer diagnosis, that some of them are completely cured of their cancer, while others, the problem recurs. So our research in particular looks at melanoma skin cancer, which is an increasingly common cancer, which as you probably know is due to exposure to the sun, but also due to our genetic makeup. That is that some people have a different risk of this cancer to others. About 18 months ago, I was delighted to be invited over to the Leeds Bupa offices to see Neil and his colleagues as they began their epic run to London. So at that stage, they'd been through all the steps of preparation, they'd done all the training, they had all the routes worked out, and they were just ready to go. And to see the excitement among them and their supporters as they began this journey was a wonder to see. So it's amazing to hear about their next challenge. As if running to London wasn't enough, now it's running, cycling or kayaking. So my admiration to them for what they've achieved so far and for what they're putting together now. And my encouragement to others to join them in this wonderful expedition.
So the way that the challenge is structured this year is so that we can get as many people as we can involved. So people can come and join us to run, they can join us to cycle, or they can actually join us for the part of the kayak, and they can do as many or as much or as little as they want to do. So they can come and join us for day one and do a little bit of a cycle. We have the logistics set up so we can get people to and from most destinations, and we have the ability to store kit at the end of each day. So, you know, we want people to get involved not only in the event, but obviously in the support as well. So whether that's actually providing some support or help to deliver the challenge, or whether that's to help us raise the funds by either donating or doing things before the challenge to raise money.